Welcome to the Survive Scale Soar podcast. Hear and learn through the success of others how to build the life and business you deserve. Learn to overcome failure, what it means to seek out growth, and how to become the best possible version of yourself. And now, here's your host, coach, entrepreneur, husband and father, and author of the #1 best-selling book, Survive Scale Soar, Jeremy Williams.
And welcome back to the Survive Scale Soar podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy. I am also the owner of Red Hawk Coaching that provides coaching services for real estate agents, real estate team leads, real estate broker owners, and small business owners. If you'd like to learn more about Red Hawk Coaching, visit redhawkcoaching.com. Again, it's redhawkcoaching.com. And if you have any questions, book an appointment. I'll be happy to answer them. So a quick reminder, this show comes in two formats. One is real talk, where it's just myself and the mic talking about things that are happening in this world and how it can relate to your business. And success talks, where I get to interview and have the honor to talk with individuals that are at the top of their industry, and they share with you what has made them successful. Today is a real talk, and today is about a talk about opportunities. And is it truly an opportunity? Or is it just not an opportunity for you? I want to share with you a thing that happened here recently. I was approached with an opportunity, and after looking at this opportunity, it reminded me of some past experiences, and experience will give you discernment. So if anything, we talk about failure and how to fail faster, and those lessons that you gain from it gives you the ability to discern at a much greater level. And so I went back to some previous experiences that I had with something that was similar to this opportunity that was being presented. And what I found was, yes, it is an opportunity. And I'm honored to be considered for it. I'm honored to be asked if I would consider it. The people that presented the opportunity, I have a lot of respect for. And we still have respect for each other, even though I decided against the opportunity, because it was not an opportunity for me. It wasn't my opportunity. It wasn't the door that I chose to walk through. You're going to face this a lot as a small business owner, whatever that you're doing. Even if you're not a business owner, maybe you work in the corporate world, there'll be these things that come along that are presented as opportunities. And yes, it may be an opportunity, yet it might not be the right opportunity for you. See, the problem is younger me would say yes to opportunities all the time, thinking that was what I needed to do, was to say yes, yes, yes. And over time learned that that wasn't the right thing to do. It was to use discernment, to use previous experience, to really ask myself the tougher questions around what the opportunity might be and finding the answers to those so that I could make a good decision. Is it a door that I walk through, or is this a door that I pass on? Let somebody else take the opportunity. And that's what I did in this case. After some discernment, after some prayer, going back and just understanding what it truly meant if I took this opportunity, it just wasn't the right one for me. And that's okay. It's okay for everybody, actually, when you make that type of decision. Sometimes doors are open, but not meant to be walked through. And that was what happened this week. So I encourage you, this is a short topic today, but I encourage you that if you have these opportunities that are coming along and being presented to you, and I want you to not always say yes, or don't say yes immediately. Give yourself time to think about it. Ask questions about the opportunity. The biggest question I would ask myself is, what is it going to cost you? And I'm not talking about necessarily cost in financial terms, though it could be. Also talking about cost in your time, or cost in pulling you away from a different venture that you're already involved in and plugged into. So ask yourself the important questions, but especially ask yourself, if I make the decision to say yes, what is it going to cost me? And that's one of the questions that I'd ask in this circumstance, and it was an easy answer for me to be able to say, no, this is just not the right fit. But thank you. Thank you for thinking of me in that way. And again, by saying no, I wasn't letting anybody down per se. It actually was good for everybody just to know that and to clear the table and allow that opportunity to be presented to the person that's a better fit for. So you're gonna see opportunities. You're gonna have things come across your path, and it's easy to say yes. Sometimes I want you to slow down and just ask yourself the tough questions and ask yourself, what is it going to cost? And be okay with not walking through the door of opportunity. It just might not be the right opportunity for you, and that's okay. So I hope this helps. Work on discernment. Failure is a great way to deepen your level of discernment. You take those lessons and you learn from those experiences. So get better at discernment. And part of that just comes with making the mistakes along the way. And it's okay to do that. Just dust yourself up, get back up, and keep going. So I hope this truth helps you today in both your business and life. And until next time, onward and upward.
Thank you for listening to the Survive Scale Soar podcast. If you heard something that made a difference in your life today, share it with someone that might benefit and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Learn more about the host of this podcast and coaching services offered by Red Hawk Coaching by visiting www.redhawkcoaching.com.